Okay, so this is the way it should have brought us earlier on, but for some reason it decided to take us out down around the Cairngorms to Perth. But that's more like it. Fort William, A82. Looks like we're going back over the river here. I'm guessing that further on that might lead into Loch Ness. I don't know, but I'm sure it probably will. Fort William, 65 miles from Inverness. Looks like Inverness Golf Club there. Or Torveen Golf Course. I could do with dispatching these guys at some point before we hit the loch. Better. I don't mind following some cars down here, but those lorries were spoiling the view. Hopefully this is just a shower. I've taken the remote off here and put it in the bag here again so I can see, but to do that I've obviously had to take the cover off the tank bag, which means it's now exposed. But sod's law, as soon as you do that it starts raining. There doesn't appear to be too much water hitting it at the minute, so hopefully the screen at the front is keeping it off. I think we might get a good look here. Ooh, there's a castle up there. Like some loch tours there. Oh, more traffic. Nessie Land, 300 yards. I wonder if Nessie knows he's supposed to be there. Oop, hole. I'm just going to pull over here, guys. The GoPro battery's telling me it's low. Right, sorry about that, guys. For some reason the battery pack that's in my jacket wasn't charging the GoPro. That'd have been a bit upsetting if I got it halfway down the loch here and it hadn't actually recorded anything. But we seem to be all good now. There's a moody view of Loch Ness. And I think we're joining the loch side again here now in a moment. There we go, Urquhart Castle. This is as far north as I've been previously. It was just down there on the left. It's worth a visit if you've not been up here before. I'll see if I can find a couple of old photos from, I think it's 2009, 2010 when I last came up here. I was on the Yamaha Virago back then. I've mentioned that in a couple of the previous videos, and that was a dash up to Urquhart Castle there, then back down, and then up to Skye for the day. The original plan for that trip wasn't actually to do Skye, it was just to come up to Glencoe and up to Inverness here, but I decided to go and camp on Skye. I ended up having to come from the tip of Skye, the very top of Skye, right back down to home in one day, because I was at work the next day. That was a long day. I think it was about 12 to 14 hours if I remember, or something similar to that. I set off at about 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was 11 o'clock or so when I got back. Oh, we've got a biker probably wanting a photograph. Beautiful. I love Loch Ness. If you can get this road when it's nice and quiet, which it looks like I have for the moment, it's very, very nice to ride. It's beautiful. This is actually one of the areas that I was looking forward to coming back and riding again. Well, I don't know what's happened to those lorries or the other traffic, unless they've turned off somewhere, but I'm surprised I've not met them again. I've got a blue van right up me chuff. I don't really want to let him past, but I might have to in a minute. Oh, he's dropped back a bit, that's good. Well, that was an opportunity to lose that van and get around some more traffic. I know I've said it plenty of times before throughout these videos, but this really is a beautiful place. Yep, still recording, which is good. And just look at that. Just coming into Inverness here. Hello. Look at this. This is absolutely stunning. Wow. There's one of those lorries. It's taken me a while to catch him. Oh, some more roadworks. That might be a good opportunity if we're on red. Oh, maybe not. Is this Fort Augustus? Yes, it is. I think the bridge was about to move there. I'm glad we got over that before it had to be closed. Well, that was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Loch Ness. On to Fort William. Wow. We're back into the amazing views again, guys. No lights at the minute, that's good. That'll probably be closing shortly when whatever was coming from up north from Fort Augustus comes down here. Welcome to Loch Harbour. Hello. Little leg kick there. Invergarry. Yes, Invergarry is where we started our little diversion off west towards Balachnabar. and it's brought us right the way back round to here. Oh, red squirrel. And that's where we turned right a few days ago. Obviously we didn't turn right, we turned left, but you know what I mean. Oh, this is the bit that was all roadworks the other day. They paved this quick and it's very nice. I think I just had a dragonfly hit the helmet. Whatever it was dangling off there for a couple of seconds before it flew off into oblivion. Are we still recording? Yes, we are. Oh, what's going on here? I think we have got a bridge here that's up, or about to be. Let's get to the front. Oh, there we go, the bridge is turning. I'm just going to move here, I think. I think we might be here a few minutes. And it's now raining proper. If that's what I think it is, it's like a 1 or 2 man boat that's just gone through. You might just be able to see it through the trees. Yeah, we're closing. I'm gonna get the bike ready. Right, well, we're ready to go. All that messing for a tiny vessel. And we've just hit another shower. I'll just keep an eye on the bag here, and I may need to pull over if it gets any more severe. Oh yes, it's the Loch Side road again. I love this road. It's just absolutely breathtaking. Beautiful. Oh, I've got that lovely wood fire smell again. Hello. Okay, I've got about an hour and a half left on the memory card, so that might just be enough for me to either get to Cree and Larrick, or alternatively do Glenfinnan and then Glen Nevis. I think I'll do Glenfinnan and Glen Nevis, because if I don't I'll regret it while I'm up here. Nice looking bikes. Another stunning view. Okay, it's just coming up to 1 o'clock. Hello. Hello. There's a loud one in there. I've just realised I've not got the grips on after we stopped at the bridge there. Let's get that back on 50. Just goes to show that they're not essential, but they do make it a lot more comfortable, because it's quite cold up here now, and I could quite happily ride without them. It'll just make my journey that bit more comfortable if I do have them on. What's going on here? I'm guessing we're waiting for a load of some sort. Just take a moment to suck in the view. Oh, and there's the monument. Is that Ben Nevis? I don't know, I can't tell from this angle. Oh, here we go, what's happening here now? Another car. I think whatever's coming is on its way. Yeah.
Until they all come up the hill, okay?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You know, I was just thinking to myself then, it's been so long since I've been up here, I can't actually remember which mountain that is. Hello? Speen Bridge, back again. Golf course, this way. Oh, I've got a tickle on my nose. Might just have to get that. There we go. The Inachon. That's another place we used to photograph. That was one of my favourite spots to shoot on one of the days of the Scottish 6 Day. There's Ben Nevis. You can just see the snow-covered tips on the left there. What a plonker! I can't believe I thought the other mountains were Ben Nevis. I really should come up here more often. Creamarrick, 58 miles. It's telling me at the moment I'll arrive there at about 2:40. I am taking those detours, so it's probably more likely to be 3:40. I don't know if you can see that through the trees, but there's the Ben. There it is. See if we can get a better view. Ben Nevis, Britain's highest mountain. Fort William Golf Club. You might have gathered from this trip that I am actually a golfer as well. Just coming into Fort William. Look at that. And I think we'll take a right turn here towards Glenfinnan. Glenfinnan, 14 miles. Hello. Wonder what the top speed is on that. Here's the co-op. That's had a facelift. That used to be where I get all the supplies for the week when I used to stay up here. And just a little bit further down here on the left is the caravan site. Linny Lochside Holidays, that's where we used to stay. For a couple of years we had a caravan, static caravan, and then for a couple of years we also hired a log cabin there as well, which was great. On the first day we came up past the Corran ferry. Now you can see just over on the left there on the other side of the shore. That would be the quickest way to get there, to use the Corran ferry, because if you go down this way here it takes absolutely ages. Glenfinnan, 5 miles. Ooh, starting to meet a few flies. Well, we're it's become very moody again all of a sudden here. Here we go, I think it's just around this corner, or these corners should I say. Here we go. There it is. Now guys, I'm not going to stop, I'm going to make some progress. Yeah, I've not seen it for a few years, it's looking spectacular again. I'll try and pull up some photos that I've taken previously when I've been up here. One of them was, can't remember what year it was, 2010, 2011, something like that, where the one of the mountains on the right, but right off in the distance, was actually on fire. Someone had inadvertently lit a fire and it had spread across the entire area. In fact, there were a couple of fires that year actually. The photo at Eilean Castle that I'll try and dig out for you also has smoke. I think it's in the top left corner, which is miles away from here. Oh, this is a pleasure following these guys. And off in the distance there you can see Ben Nevis. You'll get some great views on this road. I think they're from France, these guys. 37 minutes left on this card. Let's see if we can make it to Glen Nevis. There's the Ben again. Looking very moody at the top. Whoa. Don't know what that was. I don't know if you heard that or not, but something massive hit the visor. Luckily it hasn't stuck. Oh, well, he's obviously been where he wanted to go and now he's on his way back. That is a sight to behold. And it's always a strange mountain, it doesn't look terribly high. We'll rejoin the sat-nav for a moment, but we'll be taking another detour in a couple of minutes. This roundabout's so new it's not on the sat-nav. Oh, Marks and Spencer's and Home Bargains. And an Aldi. Well, this has changed a bit. Well, with that little detour to Glenfinnan, which is about 14 miles there, 14 miles back, we've just done 100 miles since we filled up in Inverness. Okay, now then, if memory serves, it's left here. And then we just follow it down until we see the view we want. There's the Ben on the left. Glen Nevis Restaurant and Bar. I remember sitting in there with my dad, having a pint. Oh, what's this? This is new. And there's the bridge over to Ben Nevis. Oh wow, that's been done up. That was Glen Nevis Hostel. There's Ben Nevis on the left. And then just down here is a parking spot. And today's not really been a photograph sort of day, but I think if the occasion calls for it, I'll have one here. Oh, come off it. There it is, there's a viewpoint. Hopefully it's not locked. If it is, I'll stop off at the top there. Oh, it is locked, it's padlocked. Never mind. Let's go down here a bit. And I think where this tractor is in a minute, we'll turn round and head back up. Look at that. Right, let's find a way out of here. Yeah, just a bit further down the road is a car park. Then there's a trail, I think, that leads up through the mountains there. Nobody coming. Good. Clear stretch all the way. Hopefully you'll enjoy this as much as I do. There's the Ben. Yeah, it's a shame that shot. See if I can sneak on behind this this van here. Right guys, it wasn't a massive detour, but I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I'm just getting a final look at the Ben there. Saying I've got 2 minutes left on the memory card, so if you don't hear from me for the next few minutes, you know that's run out. But I'm going to head into Fort William, fuel myself up, change the memory card, and then head down to Crean Larrick. That is such a fun road. Thank you. That bridge there is the gateway to Ben Nevis. So if you want to climb Ben Nevis or walk it, that's one way you can get in there, get up there. That's the way myself and my dad went up. I think it was 2011. We came out of the caravan site, the Linney Lochside holidays, as I mentioned previously. Looked at Ben Nevis and it was absolutely clear blue sky, and that's quite a rare thing up here. So we thought, we're not going to photograph the event today, we're going to go up Ben Nevis. And it was absolutely beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. It was absolutely stunning. So it's something that we'd wanted to do for a few years, but the weather conditions weren't great. So it was great to have the opportunity to be able to do that with my dad as well. Okay, so I really am running low on time, so I'll catch you after I've filled up.